Imagine the U.S. Navy just got into a firefight with a group of Iranian speedboats, and 6 American sailors are dead. But what's really going on here? You see, the U.S. and Iran have been at odds for years, but this latest incident is linked to a much bigger issue: the Kharg Island in the Strait of Hormuz. It's a crucial waterway that connects the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman, and it's where a huge chunk of the world's oil supply passes through. That's why it's a hotspot for tension. The problem is that the U.S. has been accusing Iran of violating international maritime laws by blocking oil tankers from passing through the strait. The U.S. claims that Iran is using its naval forces to intimidate and threaten oil tankers, and even reports of Iranian gunboats chasing down and boarding tankers. But Iran insists it's just protecting its national interests and sovereignty. Here's the story. Just a few weeks ago, the U.S. seized an Iranian oil tanker, the Adrian Daria, and took it to Gibraltar. Iran was furious, and its naval forces responded by blocking the oil tankers, including the Japanese tanker, the Kokuryu. The standoff ended with the Japanese tanker being released, but the incident highlighted the escalating tensions. The U.S. and Iran have been engaged in a war of words and actions for months. The U.S. has reimposed harsh sanctions on Iran, and Iran has responded by attacking oil tankers and even downing a U.S. drone. The situation is getting more and more volatile by the day. So, what's really going on here? The truth is that the U.S. and Iran are locked in a global struggle for control of the Middle East, and the Kharg Island is just the tip of the iceberg. This situation has huge implications for global oil supplies and prices. The Strait of Hormuz is the narrowest point of the world's most important oil shipping route, and disruptions here can send shockwaves around the world. Imagine if the strait were to be closed for even a short period. The price of oil would skyrocket, and the global economy would be severely impacted. So, what can we do? We can't just sit back and watch as the world teeters on the brink of war. We need to stay informed, stay vigilant, and demand that our leaders do the same. Subscribe if you don't want to miss the next one.